Hello, it's Cozzo here, and I'm in space. Well, no, I'm not really. What you're looking at here is the screen of my iPhone 6, and I'm running an app that is built with Titanium, and it really just has a big full-screen web view in it. But running in that web view is something that I've been fascinated with for quite a while, and that is something called three.js. By a very clever chap called Mr. Doob, which allows you to create 3D scenes that run in the browser. And what is happening here is the orientation of the iPhone, because I'm holding it in my hand sideways, moving it around, is translating to where the camera is pointing in the scene. And you'll obviously see this Google Cardboard icon down the bottom here. Now, if I tap that, he says, if I tap that, I will go into VR mode. And so obviously put the phone into your Google Cardboard viewer or Google Cardboard compatible viewer. And now you'll be able to see the whole 3D scene. Look, there's a fascinating crate and a sphere there. But also what I've done is I've made it possible to fly. So it'll kind of fly wherever I'm looking. If I stop, I'm now kind of hovering. And let's fly back down to where I started if I can. Okay, right. Now you'll see this other thing on the floor here, which I'll just sort of go past it and turn around and show you. Right. See that the little thing on the floor there and the dot in the middle. The dot in the middle is called a reticulum, or reticule, I think is the name for it. And when you're using Google Cardboard, there's not really any easy way to interact with objects in it in a scene. You could have a game controller and things like that, I suppose, to control. But what I've done at the moment is the center button basically just makes you go forward. But what you can do is you can use an interaction, called gazing, where if I gaze at that, you'll see a little fuse goes off, which I can, and then it's active. So I can decide how long I have to stare at something before it activates. But then, that can trigger off a JavaScript function to do anything I like, really, with this scene. Add objects, do this, that, and the other. Anyway, this was done using Titanium, three.js, and also a library on GitHub called the WebVR boilerplate. And that enabled the distortion that you see for the lenses, and also the masking and the controls, the buttons to go back to. If I go back to full screen there, and I won't turn the phone now because upright, and when I go upright, it should change the options again, and also it'll work on a standard web browser as well because it's kind of responsive web VR. Anyway. I now need to learn how to make more interesting objects than a red sphere, which isn't very shaded very well, doesn't cast any shadows, and do all sorts of stuff. And yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, this is the end of this demo. I thank you for your patience and your attention. Goodbye.